Aquatic Eye Look was a request, so thank you so much for asking for this. I had a lot of fun making it, and I hope that you find it helpful, and I'm super excited for it. So thanks again, you wonderful person, and let's do it! So we're going to start out with BH Cosmetics in their Party Girl After Hours palette, just that real nice light pink. That's going to be our transition shade. And I'm just going to apply that with my big fluffy brush right in the crease and a little bit above. And then I'm going in with this really small shader brush. And this is going to be where I start using my Urban Decay Electric palette. And I'm going to go in with this awesome green color called Freak. And I'm just putting that on the front of my eye, on the inner corner, and then bringing it towards the center of the lid. And this does tend to have a bit of fallout, so I would suggest try using patting motions as much as possible. You can see I don't, but I did get a bit of fallout due to that. But overall, it's a great pigment. And then I'm using a bit of a larger shader brush to go into my next color, which is also from Urban Decay's Electric palette. And it's the teal aqua color. It's gorgeous. I use it so much. And that's just going to go on the kind of like the outer third of my eyelid. And I'm just bringing that towards the green. And then I'm also going to bring that underneath my lower lash line as well. And then I'm just going to sort of sweep those colors together. I did end up taking a little bit more of the green and drag it across in that center area where the two colors meet, just a tiny bit, just to make them blend together a little bit better. And it sort of makes a third color in a very subtle way. Next, I'm using this angled brush from my BH Cosmetics brush kit. And I'm going back into the BH Cosmetics Party Girl After Hours and using the shimmery cream colored shade as my highlight on my brow bone. And I am applying this a little bit lower than what I usually do. And that's just because I kept the other colors a little lower, and this way I can get them to transition with that light pink even better. Oops, I'm going out of frame. Sorry, guys. And then this is an optional part, but I'm going in with this really gorgeous white, sparkly, sort of iridescent shade, also from the Party Girl palette. And I'm using that as a base, and then I'm going back in with Freak, which is the green color from the Urban Decay Electric palette. And I'm just adding a bit more of that on the very inner corner near the nose, that area. And I'm just extending those colors. And then I'm going back in and adding a little bit more of definition with the teal color into the crease. I just wasn't quite happy with how the colors were meeting each other. So after I did that, it's a little bit more dramatic and certainly not necessary, but I ended up liking it a lot more after I did that. And then of course I just blended it all out as always. And then today I was using my BH Cosmetics gel liner in the color black, and I was using my really small angled brush. I will show that after this clip, I think. I forgot to show you it before I got started. And today's liner is actually going to be a lot simpler than what I've been doing. It's mostly, you could just leave it as this nice straight thin line, and that's totally cool. I did like how that looked, but I also decided to try just the teeniest, tiniest wing, and I liked it. I think it turned out very well, so it's a nice option you can go with. I also lined my waterline, also optional, and then I'm going in with my mascara, and I'm just gonna put that on. And I usually do a combination of upstrokes and downstrokes when I'm doing my top lashes. I find that it helps me get the entire lash covered. Maybe that's not how you're supposed to do it. I mean, I know it does sometimes cause, or it allows for more smudging to happen, because if it's on the back side of your lashes, then if you open your eyes really wide, then it can get onto your lid. But I think it helps me get it all over the lashes, so that's just how I do. And I did do my bottom lashes as well. I just kind of wiggle the wand around. And this is my little tiny little eyebrow kit. I think I picked it up at an Ulta, and I don't even know what it's really from, but it's got 2 shades in it. So I start with the light shade, and I do maybe the first third, starting from the inner corner of my eyebrow. And it comes with, this particular eyebrow kit comes with a angled brush, which is a really, really nice way to do your eyebrows if you have a little bit fuller naturally like I do. And then I just go in with the darker shade and fill in the rest. And I add a little bit of a tail, just filling in that area since my eyebrows get pretty sparse right on the end. And then with whatever leftover product I have on that little angled brush, I just run it through the rest of it. It doesn't really do too much, but I just kind of like how I can just comb through the rest. And here's the finished look. I am really happy with how this turned out. I think the products I used were beautiful. And again, this is just a aquatic themed eye, and it was a request. So thank you again so much for asking for it. Have a great day, guys.